Good morning. Welcome to another day on Earth. It's our daily reading. You know the drill. Law of Attraction, Oracle cards, Tarot cards. We get advice from the wisdom of the Course in Miracles and the Everyday Miracles. We clarify the Oracle card spread, the Tarot card spread, not in that order. Then we get a Wise Ass card from a Course in the Rebel deck. All this with the intention to help you connect to what you do want and not what you don't want today. So what is the Law of Attraction message for us today? I am not here to create sameness. Interesting. I am not here to create sameness. There are as many different worlds as there are perceivers, beings, or individuals. You are not here to create one world where everyone is the same, wanting and getting the same. You are here to be that which you want to be, while you allow all others to be that which they want to be. It is all about being unapologetically yourself, whatever it is that you're motivated to do. Be that. Be that. I feel like I'm noticing, maybe, I'm noticing like trends with people being who they want to be, who they are. Def Leppard, Ozzy, they all had down times, right, where people didn't really get them, but they still continue to be unapologetically them. Criticism, and you see it all over the place, really. People adjust to people being exactly who they want to be. They adjust to it. I think maybe they don't know if it's genuine or not until you just keep being that. And then they figure out, oh, that must be who they really are. And then they're like, oh, okay. Once they know what to expect, people, they want sameness, or they want to know what to expect. They don't want any surprises, right? So there's a bell curve, or it's like a dip, going at a reverse bell curve maybe, to like people accepting who you really are. All right, so what are the Oracle card messages for us today? But we're not here to be the same. Yeah, we're here to be something really beautiful. Beautiful and unapologetically beautiful. Whatever it is, whatever you are, just be you. What's the current energy? And somebody will love you for it. Somebody you will attract in this matching energy. This doesn't have to be a king. It's for me, it's like a divine partner, or it could be your energy achieving this king status. Like, people will finally see you for who you are, right? But also, yeah, I do feel like someone's being attracted in. Maybe it is somebody around you who's like, who is this person really? And it takes time to get to know who you really are. It takes time for us to all see, years and years and years, and all of a sudden they do something that's like, oh, I didn't know they had that in them. Like, it takes a long time to know who somebody really is. Oh, but then it's time to go. It's time to go. Where are we going? Oh no, unfinished symphony. Wow. It could be time to go finish the symphony. Maybe you needed to find out who you were alone. Maybe it didn't even mean that you needed to take a distance or take a break from this person or situation physically, but mentally you might have checked out from a situation to be exactly who you are. You found out who you are. And now, whatever it is that's not accepting that, it's time to go. It's an unfinished symphony, but I'm not sure. I'm not really convinced as of right now which direction this is going to go with this time to go messages. So we will clarify and see, or we'll get the reading and see if that comes up. I'm kind of feeling, this is beautiful energy we have right here. Time to go. I am thinking it's someplace good, but let's just see. Let's just see to be sure. All right, what is the subject here, Spirit? What are we talking about? Whatever you're manifesting, right? That's forefront. You're manifesting something right now, right? There's something on your mind, something you've been trying to manifest, but Unfinished symphony. Same or different? Not quite sure. What's around the Three of Wands? The Six of Swords. Are you moving on from your manifestation? Maybe you're taking a break. What is it? And that could be what we're talking about here. Oh, because whatever you're manifesting, it could be like this time of accepting what it really looks like. Like you think it's going to look like something, but what it really looks like is different. So we could be taking like a break, you know? I wanted to be a YouTuber, but I didn't know it was going to be so hard. And I didn't know it was going to be so, yeah. This is what supports us. I didn't know it was going to be this long or something like that. I didn't know this is what it was really going to be like. Suppose you could have success in something. You could have manifested something and had success, and you're like, uh-oh. I feel like you're moving on from it. Messenger of air is supporting you. So there is a message here. Messages, maybe comments to get you through, right? Something is supporting you here. Messages. What is in the past? That's affecting us now. A messenger of fire. A message to see, this is fire turning to air. Right? This isn't what supports you. So if that hasn't happened, that's what we need to happen. We need more. This feels like bullshit tied to something that they want to get from you. Passionate, something they're passionate about, they want to get it from you. But we want to know the truth. Don't bullshit us. Like, don't bullshit us. Messenger of air. What's in the immediate future? The Eight of Earth. Work. So there's a message in the past about this. I feel like it's like you've checked out from it, but you're still there. There's still work. You're still doing the job. You know, you're still in the marriage. You're still there. You're still there. And the upcoming overall energy, we have the Fool. Brand new beginning. This is what we're waiting for. This is what's coming in the upcoming. So this period of like maybe you're going through the motions of something. But in your mind, you're really manifesting it. Right? It's in the future, perhaps. Or right now, you're not thinking about it. I feel like there's something else you got to do here. Something you got to complete, maybe. Something you got to work on to complete. How do you feel about this right now? Eight of Water. Yeah, you're ready to walk away. I feel like, but it's not. You're not able to. Whether that's because of duty, because of a signed contract, or just because you're just maybe in the habit of doing something, or you just have your mind set on this thing. You know, like, well, I keep thinking I've been working so much on this blockchain developer thing. Like, what am I going to do after? I can't remember. It's only been like 5 weeks, right? What am I going to do after? I'm already thinking of that. But it is like, what would I do without this thing? That's what I've been thinking about for such a long time. What is it, how other people or the person sees you today? Then the Two of Earth, they think you've changed. You've changed. You're balancing. See, again, though, this is also a card of like, who are you? Maybe the Two of Earth, they're balancing like two sides of you that maybe they've never seen before. Like a new side that they've never seen with an old side who they thought you were. I do feel like somebody is really learning who you are. Right? That's what this energy says. You can reverse it, right? If that feels right, but that's what the reading is saying. What we have to get to is the Six of Earth. Another six. We had the 222s yesterday. Six of Earth. Giving to a situation. A balance in a situation. Two people giving equally. What's in the outcome here? Or maybe a settlement. Temptation. Temptation. The Devil. This is going to be hard. It's hard to stick with this. Ooh. This could be a good temptation. We're going to clarify it, of course. But it could be like something's drawing you out of this. Because it feels like you keep working towards something that not working. It's not working. This could be I suppose it's like a marriage or something that you're stuck in and you're just going through the motions waiting for that. Well, I feel like somebody, it might not even be you, it might be somebody else who's like can't take it anymore, and they're just going to be tempted by something else, and that's going to help everything to work out. Do you know? Does that make sense? Like, you're trying to do the right thing, but this person might not be able to. Somebody in the situation can't do it. They can't stand it. There's going to be temptation. I don't know why this is coming up, but like my brother was putting up bid on a house and at the beach, and he was playing a game. Like, all right, nobody else is going to buy this property. It's got issues, and I'm willing to deal with these issues. But he put in his offer, then he backed out, and I really think that they were hoping that they were going to call them back. That never happens, right? That usually doesn't happen, right? The cars maybe, but in this situation, it's like that's what you think. You lay down the law, and you think maybe they're going to come back to see it your way, but it could just be temptation. There's someone else. Then another offer came in. I keep doing that. I don't finish my story. In my head I finish it, but I don't tell you guys. Somebody else put in an offer. And I did Jeannie's cards for that. She's like, can you do the cards? And I'm like, oh, I think they have another offer. I said, there's another offer. And I'm thinking it was her that's putting in the other offer. And she's like, we're not putting in another offer. And I was like, oh, somebody's putting in an offer. Sure enough, somebody else put in another offer. So, yeah, just know that this person might have found somebody else. There's something that maybe they are finding something that's taking them away from the situation. But what is support? Yeah. 5 of Earth. This is your challenge. 5 of Earth. Yikes. That is abandonment, like feeling left out in the cold. Loss of money, that's your challenge. In the overall energy, though, yay. 6 of Fire, there's victory here. There's victory here by somebody's, I feel like, exiting. Yeah, that's somebody else exiting. This is somebody that you want to. This is a situation that you want to exit. You have done the best you could. You have done your part. Oh. Sorry. I'm not going to even say that. It reminded me of something that it's in my head. It sounds okay, but I don't think outside it's gonna sound okay. All right, so it has nothing to do with you guys. All right, so there's something beautiful here that you really stepped up and did your part in, and Spirit's like, nope, you don't have to do this anymore. It's not for you. It's time to go. Unfinished symphony. It's being finished with a departure, but it's victory and success. Somebody's leaving, but it's victory and success. All right. So what is the wisdom from A Course in Miracles? To accept your littleness is arrogant because it means that you believe your evaluation of yourself is truer than God's. You are not little. You're humongous. That I agree with. So, yeah, think bigger. Think bigger. We're always getting that message. So when you're in this period of, what I like is I don't feel an energy here of, oh, I might settle. Let's just give up. Like, I'll just settle. No, this is like, you're done. You're moving on. Time to go. You're just waiting for the things around you to catch up with your determination, like with your goal. 6 of Swords. You're ready to move forward. Right, but right now it's like if you're completing something else, or this could be the person you're dealing with, right? But it's time to go. All right, the Everyday Miracles message for us today. Yeah, birdie. Hello, birdie. There's poop all over my pool deck. It's not pretty. The most exercise I've been getting lately, I do go for walks, but my freaking, I don't know if when you looked at my pool, oh no, because I never got that to work. The float that I have the same float. I've had the same float. I must have had about 10 of these floats, right? They're a baseball glove. It's so comfortable. I love it. The only thing is like I put my head down and then my neck never gets a tan. So it looks totally fucked up. But whatever, I don't care. my last one, I opened it out of the box this year, but it keeps failing. It keeps there's a leak or something in it. So every day I gotta pump this thing up. I'm like, this is amazing exercise because you gotta stand on the pump and do that. I'm like, this is the only exercise I've been getting. I can't swim in the pool because the water's too cold. But I just try to move around. I push myself around the pool. It's awful. My life. It's awful. All right, so what is... have to do that side. The Everyday Miracles message for us today. The Everyday Miracles message. They're not going to flip because there's not enough cards. Everyday Miracles message. Come on. We'll give it a little bit. We shall give it a little bump. Almost Everyday Miracles message. What's this one? Today belong to love. Today belongs to love. Let me not fear. Fear sucks. So don't fear. Fear would bring you back into the situation. But today belongs to love. So move forward, because I feel like the love of whatever this is you're doing is kind of gone. So move forward towards love. If you knew who walks beside you on the way that you have chosen, fear would be impossible. Because you're not little. You're huge. You're big. Right? There's no fear. You deserve it all. You deserve it all. Whatever it is. Think big. Think bigger. It's time for this littleness. This is a littleness. Think bigger. Something bigger is coming. All right. Let's do a little bit of clarification. My birdies. They're so cute. All right, Five of Earth. Whoa, why is the Five of Earth? King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles in the past. Right? In the current energy. Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands. New passion. King of Wands. Yikes. This is your challenge. The Ten of Pentacles. Wow. Oh, see, this is what you deserve. This is your bigness. This is actually what you do want. The challenge is to keep going. Let this go so that you can go to get what you do want. Let it go. If somebody's going to make you feel abandoned, let it go, because this is a challenge to get here. This is where you want to be. This is you being in your glory. This is a new passionate beginning with that. And there's a King of Pentacles. That is who you want. Overall energy, the Ten of Pentacles. This is what we want. This is the goal. So remember this goal. And even if it hurts to let this other thing go, that's your goal. Ten of Pentacles with this amazing King of Pentacles and Queen of Wands energy with the Ace of Wands in the middle. There's a lot of passion there. Six of Wands. If you're already dealing with that, yeah, make sure. I just don't feel like this is a transformation, but this kind of makes me feel like, because of the cards, for me, that's what I've always wanted. Right? So just remember what you've always wanted. So Six of Fire is here in the overall energy. The Queen of Cups. Six of Fire, the fame and fortune, everything that goes with it. The Queen of Cups, love, is giving strength to the situation. And Ace of Pentacles. King of Swords. Truth. Somebody coming forward with their truth. Overall energy. Ooh, the truth is there. Ooh. They're regretful. They're sorry. The Five of Cups. That's where your success is. Somebody is sorry. I feel this is not the same energy. This is a different energy. So if there's somebody like maybe in the past that, or some situation that you've been holding back from here, I feel like it's waiting for you. And they're gonna, yeah, you're gonna find out the truth about that. What is this message that supports us today? The supportive message, Page of Wands. It's a passionate message about Seven of Pentacles. Something somebody's been working on. Maybe somebody's going to say, hey, you know, what about all the good times we had? What about all the work we've already put into this? The investment, what you really are invested in. This is a message. And what's in the future? The Hermit, Virgo energy. The Hermit, that's in the King of Pentacles, perhaps. God, that's, oh, somebody is seeing, right, overall energy. The Fool, that's the new beginning that's happening, right? We're going to go right to, oh, we don't usually, but maybe we will, because it's a segue. So, there's a message here. Somebody, what is this lamp light, right, is enlightening this fact that somebody is saying, wow, look at all the investing I did in this. Somebody's looking back at that and thinking, but I want a new beginning. Let's start over again, even with that. So maybe it is knowledge or something you're taking from an old situation and bringing to a new situation, but you're getting it. Here's my example. So I'm all into databases. My thing is an access database, right? Where it's all, it has, what do they call that? They make it very user-friendly. There's, it's very visual. Like you can visually see what you're doing. You can open up a query. You can see it's a query. You can put the tables in and you can build your statements, right? There's none of that in code, really. That's just something Microsoft Office makes, which is amazing, and nobody uses it, right? Nobody uses it but me, I swear. But anyway, what I have to do is put the new information I have, all these structs and all these different names, and say, oh, this is a table. I have to think of it, and then visually I can see it. There's something happening here like that. Like you put in your old situation with the new situation, it's the same thing but different, and then you can put it all together to have this brand new start. Like you get it. I get how this works now. And it could be this person seeing you like that. Like, oh, I get how they work. I get how you work. And so now I'm ready for a new beginning. And the Eight of Earth is here. The Three of Swords. Remember the Three of Swords was my card for July? I think that, it's the 26th. We'll see if anything else Three of Swords happens, but I think we know what that was. All these people dying. Yeah, I think it was Ozzy. So, Three of Swords in the past. We'll see. We'll see in 5 more days. Why is the Eight of Earth here? So, heartbreak is bringing out, the end of heartbreak is bringing in new work. So, yeah, it's like, you know the way now. You know the path. You know the routine. You know how to deal with this. And so, like, automatically, I see this and, like, okay, that's this. And I do it. That's what's always been missing with coding. Because it's all the same. Because Microsoft Access did that to make it more pleasant, I have to go deeper now. I have to go see what's behind that to make it work. So that's what's happening here. And it could be you. It could be the person you're dealing with. It could be the person you're dealing with doing this about you. They're really seeing what makes you tick. What's in the future. Seven of Swords. Denial. But it is like they know they can't. Page of Swords. Page of Swords, quick action, little message. So it is like short words. Like, you might be able... There is something here about, like... But what they're saying is you can't tolerate what they're doing. Like, they're really seeing the truth of a situation with you. So, like, they either have to step it up. Oh, I didn't do that. They have to step it up or you're out, and they know that. They're seeing that. So the Fool is here in the upcoming overall energy. King of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Did we have the opposite there? We have a lot of people here. King of Cups and the Queen of Swords. Now somebody's offering you love, but you're like Queen of Swords. Yeah, maybe you know it's bullshit. Maybe it is bullshit, but the king is usually not bullshit. In the future, the magician, in the overall energy, the emperor, it's possible this person could be trying to step up. The emperor. Pulling it together based on what you want. But there's time to go into temptation. Let's see, what's the temptation here? The Five of Wands. The Knight of Wands. Competition. See, I'm not sure if you can trust this person. Five of Wands, Knight of Wands. Unless we're going to see like a Ten of Swords here, that this is over. I'm still a little weary. What is in the future? The Sun. Wow. And the overall energy, the Wheel of Fortune. Look at this. So, wow. This is your destiny. This is bringing in abundance. And that's what it's time to go towards. But there's still this competition. You might be finding out, so whatever it is, this person, you might be accepting these qualities about them. The competition, the Knight of Wands, and the Sun, because that's where your abundance is. The Wheel of Fortune, this is where your fate is. I don't want to bring them up again, but it's just giving me such Sharon, and it's like, you know, as you, like, it's her destiny, so she stayed and put up with all that. Maybe for you it's time to go, though. Wheel of Fortune, something's coming in to make the situation right, and it's like you're going to clearly see that this is where you're supposed to go. Wheel of Fortune. It's your abundance. There is temptation here. It could be you keep doing this and it turns out to be okay. It's like a round and round feeling I'm getting right there. Like you keep going back, all right? So what is the unfinished symphony? And it could be, like I said in the beginning, that this person's departure because they found something else. Actually, that makes the most sense. That what I said in the beginning, I stick with. That would be nice, right? So this is like somebody, competition comes in, the Knight of Wands, piques their interest, piques their passion, and that makes you have abundance and makes you ready to go forward towards your Wheel of Fortune, the Fool. And unless that is you, yeah, all I know is something's happening. Remember the Ten of Pentacles that you want here. Remember what it is that you want. And I don't know, there's a strong feeling this thing pulling you back. The other thing pulling you back. So, and I don't want to say it's good or bad if you do go back. I hope that makes sense. I'm trying to be neutral here. Alright, the unfinished symphony is in the upcoming in the overall energy right now. The Eight of Wands. Conversation in the past. Fast forward movement in the past, which is not a viral video. The Two of Wands now. There's a plan. Conversation and a plan. And the King of Cups. But there's love. Alright, so it's like this person might be hanging on to you, even though, okay, Two of Wands, we came up with a plan to separate, but now they're like, no, but I want to keep giving to the situation. Six of Pentacles. Unfinished symphony. This is why it can't finish. It doesn't feel like it does. Time to go. Let's keep going. The King is here. They're trying to be a king for sure. Somebody's trying to be a king. Four of Pentacles, holding back in the past. It's like a little too late. What's in the current energy? King of Pentacles. And in the future, the King of Swords. Tell them the truth. This could be temperance, balance. There's abundance again with the sun. This could be two different people coming in, and it does feel like two different energies here. Balancing these two things. And it kind of feels like somebody, maybe is still living with them, or you're still tied to them in some reason, but there's another person here too. Time to go in the future. Or maybe it is that way for the other person. Seven of Pentacles, what you've invested in, it's time to go. Current energy. Again, it's like, it's time for me to leave access. I've got to do it. I mean, I've got to find another way. Five of Cups. And I'm sorry, because that sucks. I've used it for so long. But nobody likes it. Nobody supports it. It's not user-friendly. It's very yucky. All right? And the Eight of Swords. Ugh, but you keep going back. You keep going back. Eight of Swords. Empress, just, and the Queen of Pentacles. This, you know what? None of this means you're not the Empress. Don't beat yourself up. It does feel like a tug of war. You're going back and forth on something. Oh, and it's like, I know what's best for me, but I can't get there. That doesn't mean you're not the Empress, because at least you know. Listen, even Sharon's an Empress, and she allowed all the shenanigans. You know, she was cheated on. So I saw them on an interview with Howard Stern, and Ozzy was talking about, he got so shit-faced one time. He was in Japan, and he was picking up a girl, and he didn't remember that Sharon was in the hotel room waiting for him. So he comes back to the hotel room with a girl. She punched the girl in the face, took a picture off the wall, and slammed it over his head. She's the Empress, man. Like, there's no... Only you can say you're not an Empress, right? Just be an Empress. You know, this is the type of thing, and I don't know if it's that somebody mentioned the trauma bond, whatever. Maybe that's what it was, but she never talked about leaving. And that's my thing. I'm always escaping. All that behavior, I'm out of here. The threats, the trying to control. She never tried to control him. You know? To a degree, I'm sure, but I don't know. It doesn't seem like she was threatening him or trying to change him, or she was just doing her own thing while he was doing his thing, and I don't know. That's kind of what this feels like. All right? All right. It is almost like accepting bad behavior, what people think is bad behavior. And that's what I don't want, that's what I'm trying not to say. All right, so what is the Rebel deck card? You are drained. Oh, you're drained, are you? A bitch is tired. Say this out loud. Fuck no. For some people, it's going to be a no. I can't do this. I've got to keep going. I think for everybody, that's basically, this person's got to depart. They might be doing it on their own, based on some other temptation. But listen, no matter what, you're always the Empress, okay? And whatever you decide, you're still the Empress. Alrighty, that is the reading for us today. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope you got something out of it. I hope you're having an awesome day and night wherever you are. And most of all, I hope to see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.